push it. Are you ready? Here it goes. Who got the Snoo working again?
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica and today I want to take you along as I attempt to fix the O-rings on this Snoo. But first, if you're new here, hi, my name is Jessica and I make videos about being a mom and being a frugal mom. And one of the ways in which I was frugal was I purchased this Snoo used. And at the time I bought this Snoo for $650 and left the person's house. It was working just fine. And in fact, it worked for several weeks. But a couple weeks ago, I started hearing sort of like a grinding noise.
And here you can see exactly what was going on. The Snoo wasn't rocking properly and it was making this weird crunchy noise.
And I had heard that the O-rings can be one of the things that fails on the Snoo. It's like a rubberized thing inside there. So I'm going to take the Snoo apart and see if that's what's wrong with mine and hopefully help you if you have the same issue.
So first things first, I've disconnected this Snoo from the power source and I'm removing the power cord as well as the mattress. Everything I'm going to be using in this video I have links to in the description so you can purchase directly from Amazon. That includes the new Snoo O-rings. I'm just using a plastic gift card to get under these clips and pop them off. I also made a Snoo cleaning video, which I will link up above where you can see me do this. It's really easy. Don't worry about breaking them.
All right, the next step is going to be removing these 6 screws. I've got 3 up at the top here and then the same set at the bottom. So we'll do that first. You'll see underneath here there's a little plastic piece under each screw. You want to be careful not to lose those. It's like a plastic circular cup almost that goes in between the screw and the bottom. So those 3. Here's the second set of 3. Next step, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to unscrew all of these screws here and take off these clips so that I'm ready once the wires are freed to guide those through. So next step, taking off all of these clips. I've got my 2 Tupperwares here for screws and for the plastic pieces, so don't lose anything. Some of them are dirtier than others. This one looks like there's been milk barf in it. That one's pretty dirty. So we'll just clean that all up. So there's one zip tie right here. There's another zip tie right here. And here is the 3rd zip tie. So you actually have to undo each of those. Okay, so here I go. No turning back now. All right, so there's my first one.
The tricky part of this is cutting the zip tie without cutting the wire. So you'll see me moving the wires out of the way as best I can. I have also seen people cut with a set of wire cutters instead of scissors, so if you have those on hand, you can definitely use those as well. While we're here, I also want to mention that screw that you can see in the center of the circle. That's a little bit different depending on what your Snoo you have. On some of them, you need to use a flathead screwdriver to give that half a turn to unlock it before you get into the next layer of the Snoo.
There we go. All right. So there's that one. I'm going to try to let you see what I'm doing here. So this is the connection that I'm trying to get apart. There you go. Well, here goes nothing. I got 2 more now. All right, so this right one is the second one. I'm just gonna do what I did for the last one and sort of get real close and pull. All right, so those are free. All right, so now each of these pieces is free. I'd like to be able to lift this up. Oh, and I can. Great. But I've got to feed these wires back through. Underneath this little holding piece. All right. And then it looks like this one needs to go back through as well. All right, here we are. So let's see what went wrong with my Snoo. It looks like the O-ring here and here and here and here and here are actually all fine. So where else could be the problem? This looks like a potential culprit. If you look, there's tons of black stuff there. And it looks like those have disintegrated entirely on mine. So much so that I'm not even sure what they looked like originally. So we'll have to figure out where those go. So I bought some of these O-ring picks to take off the O-rings, but it looks like mine is so disintegrated I may not even need them.
Okay, so this is me pulling off the O-rings with my fingers, and it really probably would have been easier with the O-ring picks that I had purchased. Again, I've left a link to those in the description of this video, but you can do it with your hands. And here I just wanted to show you a close-up of the debris that was in my Snoo as a result of these motor rings going bad. So here are the O-rings I wound up needing, and I will leave a link to them below in the description. I will also leave a link to the bigger O-rings that I wound up not needing, but you can buy either of these on Amazon. So here are the 3 I needed. 1, 2, 3.
All right, let's put the new ones on. I'm just going to stretch it over and roll it down. Stretch it over. And roll it down. Let's see, moment of truth, this is the last one. So it seems to be working. All right, let's put it all back together. Spoke too soon. Before I actually put everything together, notice how mine has some probably milk underneath the clip. So I'm going to take a Q-tip and clean that off and just take a look at the other ones. But that's probably the dirtiest one before I put everything back together. All right, next step is replace the sled. I've got these 2 brown pieces aligned. There's a hole right under here that I can see through the top, so that's what I'm looking for. Same thing over here on the other side. I've just aligned those. And then I have to pass these wires back up through the sled. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so I've got that first one here. Okay. Got those there now. Okay. All right, let's connect. Okay, that's one. Here's two, and I'm just using the little line here, guiding it in. Hope I don't have to take this whole thing apart again. All right, and then here's the one for the speaker. Okay, those are all back through. Okay, and it looks like, I think what I want to do is align these holes. See down in there, right in the center. There's that. So I think that gets me lined up straight. All right, I want to put these back in their place. Okay, so that one right there. This one right here. And then I've got these little bases that I'm gonna zip tie into. All right, so now I'm gonna use zip ties to get everything back to where I was. I put the wires under this little plastic piece here. Remember, I had a zip tie here and a zip tie here. So I've got some little zip ties. Again, everything I'm using I will link in the description below. But these are just tiny ones. We actually use these at the holidays for ornament lights. So let's see how these work. Just sort of giving it a little twist. Maybe it's easier if I do this one first. I can see that one coming. Here we go. All right, so
there are 3 of these to do, and they can be a little bit tricky, but just zip tie each one back down so that the wires are secure. After that, you just want to use a scissor to trim the tails of the zip ties so that they are flat. The next step for me is just putting down this plate and screwing in the screws. Some people have difficulty with this step. I have now taken apart 2 different Snoos and didn't have difficulty either time, so if you are having difficulty, I just suggest you take a look at some other videos and go from there. One thing you do want to make sure of is that you've got the correct end that you're screwing down. This grate-like piece belongs over the speaker. The next thing you're going to do is screw everything in. Some people like to screw in both middle screws first and then sort of alternate these outer screws. I haven't found it makes any difference. The next step is to put in all of these little white pieces that we took out. These are the things that hold the mesh to the Snoo. And so each of these goes back in and then gets secured down with the 2 screws that we had removed. The next thing to do is to get the mesh attached back to the Snoo. And to do that, I just used a plastic gift card and tucked each section of the mesh behind its respective clip. If you're doing an O-ring repair on your Snoo, it's probably been used quite a bit. Most Snoos get this pilling on the side, which can actually easily be removed with a sweater shaver. I've linked the ones that I've used down below, but it's pretty inexpensive on Amazon. One of the last things to do is to replace these clips, and they go just right down over the top of the things that you screwed in. They make this really satisfying click when you get them in, but you just put them on and push down pretty hard. With your Snoo back together, I know you'll be eager to press that white glowing button and try to get it started again, but a reminder that you have to put the swaddle back in and get it secured with both of these wings before you can actually start your Snoo.
All right, so we turned it on. We've got the button glowing white. Let's see what happens when we push it. Are you ready? Here goes. Who got the Snoo working again? That's me.
I am so excited our Snoo is back in action. Everything I used is linked in the description down below. Good luck if you're dealing with your own broken Snoo. It really feels great to have fixed this myself. All the best. Please like and comment if this video helped you. Thank you so much. Have a great one.